All right, I'm going to start with my fire sign. So this is for you, my little Aries, Leo, and Sag out there. Let's see just what you have to know right now for your highest good and to begin to access divine feminine energy in your life. Let's do a little ritual and a reading. And these are the During Virtue Goddess cards, which are some of my first and my favorite oracle deck. Okay, fire signs, this is it. Kali Ma is going to be your goddess for the moment. And of course, my fire signs pull a badass, fierce goddess like Kali Ma. She is the Hindu goddess of death and destruction, but for new life. So she's all about endings and beginnings. And the reading says the old must be released so that the new can enter. So for my fire signs, my Aries, Leo, Sag, I want you to think about for this as you're accessing the divine feminine, doing a ritual around really figuring out, I talked about self-love. One of the biggest ways we access self-love is through detoxing and through editing and through decluttering our lives, our inboxes, our love lives. What are the thoughts we don't want anymore? What are the things that you know you've outgrown, maybe, you might be feeling it, and begin to let those things go to make room for the you that you're becoming. And a great ritual whenever Kali Ma comes up, it's so appropriate for you guys, it's fire time. Kali Ma is the ruler of fire energy because fire also destroys and creates, right? We burn things in the fire to let them go, but then fire gives us energy and warmth and new like go energy, like an engine. So I want you to think about what's ready to go in my life. What am I ready to release? This could be physical stuff. You don't have to light all your stuff on fire. Like that's not what you have to do. I just picture that scene in the movie when the girl lights all of her like husband's stuff in the fire and walks away. You don't have to do that, but maybe you could let go of some stuff in your life. Let's pick 7 things you're ready to let go of. And then I want you to write down 7 things energetically you're ready to release, okay? To make room for the new divine feminine energy. And working with the divine feminine, it's about magic. It's about shifting to a more spiritual level of letting things go. So writing down those 7 things and maybe having a little fire. If you have a fire pit, you could do it somewhere safely, or you can always light something in a fire and put it in a big fire safe like pot or something if you live in New York City like me or an urban witch. So that's it for my fire signs. Kali Ma is your goddess of the moment, and I want you to think about endings and beginnings, okay? So let's see who's next. We're gonna do the next card is gonna be for our earth signs. So that's my Taurus, that's my Virgo, that's my Capricorn cuties. Let's see what your reading is from your goddess card. Ooh, Sulis, bodies of water. So spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean to recharge your batteries. Okay, this is perfect. We have earth meet water. This is divine feminine energy is very connected to, like I said, nature and specifically water. Because water, like the tides of the ocean, they take and they receive and there's an infinite flow. And that reminds us of the infinite flow of the universe. And of course, bringing it way back to the original water is the womb space. We all floated in the womb. We all floated in water. That's what helps us feel connected and safe again. So this card is telling me that my earth signs out there, a great ritual for you to do right now to access your divine feminine would be something around water. So if you're lucky enough to live close to a lake or an ocean, a pond or a river, go spend time, meditate near it. Wherever there's a body of water, we get access to a different level of calm energy, ionic energy by the ocean. It feels great. And even if you can't do that, I would make time to pour yourself a cup of Epsom salt and sea salt mixed together in a warm bath, an essential oil. I love lavender or rose, some crystals in there, maybe some amethyst, rose quartz, maybe some pyrite for some abundance. Sprinkle some flowers in there and treat yourself to a ritual bath and say that this ritual bath is your own like baptism into this new divine feminine you that's emerging. And you soak in that for 20 minutes and you let every cell of your being soak up those flowers, those crystals, those oils, and you let the salt take from you whatever you're ready to let go of. And you see what comes through in that bath. No phones allowed. This is just you. You can have some music on. I promise you, you're going to get some downloads and some divine feminine intuition coming through. So do that. That's one of my favorite. And then as you let it all drain out, you say all that negative energy go down the drain. You say goodbye. Thank you. I release you. You clean up the flowers or the herbs that you put in. You ceremoniously can offer that back to the earth. And then you celebrate this new you. Rub your body in some oil. This is really like so many spiritual practices have a religious or intentional bath as a part of it. And you'll see why after. You're going to feel really different. So that's your divine feminine ritual for my earth signs, my Taurus Virgo caps. Let's see what's next. So we're talking about a reading and a ritual for the divine feminine. What goddess are you working with? And this will be for my water signs. So this will be for our Cancer, our Scorpio, our Pisces. Ooh, okay, so we have Nematona, sacred space. So it says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Okay, so water signs, Nematona is a goddess who rules the art of the sacred space. Sacred space is so important. It's why we have altars, churches, temples. It's because as humans, we are physical beings with a spiritual side to us, but we get really distracted in everyday life and we forget that. So when we return to a dedicated place, a church, a temple, in traditional thoughts, we can feel that. We can feel the divine with us. But, you know, the truth is we don't need a church or a temple. It could be a tree that you like to sit at in nature. It could be just putting out a blanket for yourself and, you know, putting on a warm sweater if you're somewhere cold and letting the breeze be on your skin and letting yourself sit somewhere where you can connect back into the divine. But really, to me, this is also about creating an altar where you live. So whether you live in an apartment or a big house, just carving out a corner. My New York City apartment, it's my windowsill. Just having a place that's for you to come back to yourself and center yourself. And you treat this place like a sacred place. And what do I mean by that? Just intention, making sure it feels clean, maybe a beautiful candle, a feather, a crystal, a picture, something you love, a mantra. And when you sit here, it's like your personal recharging station, okay? So thinking about that, finding a sacred place or creating a sacred space within your current living arrangements. That's for my water signs. That's how you're gonna connect into your divine feminine energy right now. Let's see. Okay, air signs, what's it gonna be? Reading a ritual to connect into your divine feminine energy for air signs. Okay, so this is my air sign reading. This is for my Geminis. This is for my Libras. This is for my Aquarius watching. We pulled for you Hathor. Ooh, Egyptian goddess energy. Receptivity. Oh, this is one of the hardest things that I find for people when they're trying to access divine feminine energy. It's probably why it came through for you air signs, because I know you're always up in your head, super smart, super on the go, loving to serve others. Receptivity, Hathor wants to tell you, allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and your ability to give to others. So this is a huge reading. This is about feminine energy, is about receiving, and it's about allowing people to take care of you. It's allowing yourself to receive the good things that want to flow to you from the universe. It's about knowing that you're worthy of receiving, okay? Not everything has to be give, 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 and not everything has to be a struggle. Things can just flow to you. So Hathor is coming to remind you that your ritual is going to be a little different. I want you to write down first 10 things that you're ready to receive from the universe and just trust it like they've already happened. You know, I receive abundance. I receive love. I receive next Tuesday off because I want to go have a hooky day with my partner. I want you to write down 10 things that you're ready to receive. And the way that you show the universe you're ready to receive, I want you to then embody it. So for the next week, I want you to receive. If someone gives you a compliment, say thank you. I received that. If someone says, thank you so much for covering my shift last week, instead of being like, no problem, and brushing it off, you're going to say, thank you. I received that. It was my pleasure. Okay. Because language really affects our mind and our spirit. So we're going to say, I received that. We're going to allow, if someone wants to give you something, take it. And then you're also going to practice receiving in your body. We clam up and we clench up so much. And when you feel yourself doing that, when you get nervous, you're running late, just literally open up your hands. An embodiment technique, one of my teachers taught me. And you just say, nope, I receive. I allow this to be easier. I receive whatever blessing the universe wants to give me right now. Okay. So we're going to do a little mind and body and language tips to help you receive, because it's a hard one, but you got this, air signs. You're strong and you're smart. So Hathor, Egyptian goddess associated with receptivity. So I hope these readings and rituals help guide you to some good action steps for how you can begin to really invite in and embody divine feminine energy in your life. I hope all this made sense. Definitely let me know below what your sign is and if the message resonated with you. I so love hearing from you guys. And if you haven't already, make sure that you've liked and subscribed to this channel, so that way you can be the first to know. We got fresh videos dropping every Friday for you. Follow us on Instagram for daily inspiration and weekly energy reports. And until next time, stay cosmic, fam.